Hi everyone, today I'm with Harry from the popular YouTube channel I Detect. Well, Harry's not new to detecting, but he is new to the ORX, so we're just going to get out there in the field and just do some Q&As with him. Harry, why did you choose the ORX?
I chose the ORX because I've always wanted to use a Deus, but without beating myself down a little bit, I'm a little bit simple, and I always did think that the Deus would be quite a lot with all the different settings. So as soon as I saw the ORX, it almost looks, and it's very similar to the Deus, but a lot simpler, and the price range is really good for me as well, so that's exactly why.
Okay, and it still has the Deus advantage. It's small, it's lightweight, it's wireless, it's compact, so why don't we just grab a machine, get out there, show you some features and settings and see how you get on.
Let's do it.
Well, as you can see, Harry, this is very much the same as the XP Deus. It folds away to literally nothing. Undo the two clips, fold it down, it's going to go straight in your rucksack, no problem at all.
And it's as simple as that?
It's as simple as that, yeah.
One question I did want to ask you is, can I use these headphones without using this at the same time?
Providing the RC is switched on, the headphones will work. So all you have to do is remove the RC by pushing from the bottom, put this in your pocket, and you can just use the headphones as a standalone item, yeah.
How simple really is this machine to just switch on and start metal detecting?
Dead simple. Turn the machine on. The first thing you're presented with is, do you want the speaker, yes or no? In this instance we're filming, so we're going to have the speaker on, so we press the tick button. And then you're presented with your choice of programs at the top. The first two programs are the gold programs. We're not really going to worry about those at the moment. The ones we want to concentrate on is coin fast and coin deep. Now your machine will tell you whether to use coin fast or coin deep, because if you go on coin deep and it's a little bit unsettled, then coin fast will be your better option.
And is it easy enough to just switch between the two?
Absolutely, you just press the hashtag button there and you scroll through the programs. And if you make some adjustments, for example sensitivity or discrimination, you can save it in one of the two empty user slots just by pressing a simple button.
Do I need to ground balance the AUX, Gary?
Not in the coin modes, not in coin fast or coin deep, especially in the UK. There's a lot of controversy over ground balance. People feel they need to ground balance when they don't really have to. On the screen there you've got a mineralisation bar, and as you can see we've only got one bar up there, so it's really not worth ground balancing. The factory preset is absolutely perfect. However, if those bars were right at the top, then I consider ground balancing to eliminate the signal from the ground.
And would that change on any different type of land, or?
Not really. If you go on the beach, we've got our own salt mode, which if you press and hold the hashtag button, that changes the range to wet sand. So if you're on the beach, just use the salt mode. But I would honestly say 99% of your UK inland searching, just leave the ground balance.
So the preset settings are pretty good to go?
88's perfect, yeah.
Result. So I'm getting a target here, Gary. It's reading in below 5, 0.3.
0.3, and it's got the iron probability meter is at the top,
yeah,
and it's got the low buzz, so that's 100% iron. But if you didn't want to hear that low buzz, you could go into the menu and turn off the iron volume, so you're only getting the good target tone.
And that would eliminate that iron sound completely?
That would eliminate it completely, but personally I like to use the iron tone because it gives me that little bit more information.
Yeah, you and me both on that. I'm getting this target here, Gary. It's not giving me any numbers, but it is a really clear sounding target.
A typical telltale sign of a deep target is no numbers, so if the signal's solid and repeatable, as you can hear, that's quite a fluffy signal, so that's giving me the indication it could be a deep or small target. So let's just pinpoint it and see what we got. Now the best way to pinpoint with the XP Deus is go over the target, shorten your sweeps and then draw the coil back, and when the target disappears it's right under the nose of that coil.
Let's have a go.
And there it is, exactly there. Before we dig that, I think it would be a good idea for us to switch from coin fast to coin deep and see what target sounds like then.
Okay, let's have a go.
All you do is press the hashtag button to move to the next
That one
program.
there, just the hashtag,
That's it, just press it once.
Right.
So
this is coin fast.
Yep.
And now I'll switch it to coin deep.
Yep. There
we
go,
coin deep.
Ooh.
It's a bit clearer, isn't it? Yeah.
Lifted it. Yep.
Well, I'll tell you what, we've got to give this one a dig, haven't we?
Go on then.
So, right, let's do your pinpoint technique. I'm going to say about there.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Piece of tin foil. There you go. Yep, 45.
Solid number.
Right, let's have a pinpoint. Oh. Oh.
There it is. Bit of aluminium.
Little bit of a... Oh, that's hammered.
No.
Yes! That's hammered!
What did you say earlier? I know hammered for about a year.
I haven't had hammered for about a year. All I ever find is Roman.
So what did we do on that frequency just then?
I'm sorry, I'm a bit happy with that.
Turn the frequency up.
We turned the frequency up, yeah.
Yeah, 33 kilohertz.
Yeah.
Mate, I'm
buzzing
pleased
with
for
that.
you.
I'll tell you what, I don't think I've found one like that as well. It's got a little cross there.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so that's in the coin fast.
Yep.
We turned the kilohertz up.
33 kilohertz.
33
yep.
kilohertz, and that was reading in 45.
Nice solid sound as well.
Absolute
so you
result.
know you're not
Buzzing.
going to be missing them hammers from now
Yeah,
on, don't
and
you?
that's not exactly like it's in one piece. There's a little part of the coin, and we've gone and found it. And seriously, it's been about a year since I've had a hammered coin. All I find is Roman.
I feel your pain.
I'm buzzing with that.
You're having
That's
Roman.
made my day, I'll
Okay.
tell you what.
Yeah, yeah.
What a result.
And how are you liking this MI6 pinpointer?
Yeah, love it. So I like how it clips onto here as well.
This is the new PP clip from XP. It fits the Deus or the ORX, but there's lots of functions with this pinpointer, and to go into the detail it will be a long video. So if you want to know a little bit more about it, we've got a comprehensive video, and I'll put the links below.
Okay. 61.
Solid.
Steady. I'm going to go for about there. Oh, it's a bit sandy there. Result. No, I think it's a little pellet. Yeah. Little bullet. No numbers, but definitely a solid target there.
Yeah.
Alright, let's give it a go. Out of the hole. That's a hammered, I think. Seriously, look there.
Where?
Look, just there, look. What does that look like to you?
Little Roman.
Too thin, isn't it? That's silver. Hammered, mate. What a result, Gary. Look at that.
Excellent.
Yep, definitely a little hammered coin. And that one was in coin deep.
Yeah, we got it in coin fast, then we switched to coin deep, and it lifted the signal.
Gave us a
didn't it?
better target.
Wow, mate, you're on a roll. You're smashing
What a
it.
result. So obviously in front of us, Gary, we've got 5 different coils. What's the score with the 5 coils?
Okay, these coils all do their individual things. Let's start with the biggest coil. This is the 11 by 13 inch X35 coil. You can tell the X35 coils because they're black, and they run at slightly different frequencies to the white coils. These start at about 4 kilohertz, then they go up to about 28 kilohertz. That's the same through the X35 coil range. Your bigger coil will give you better ground coverage, a bigger footprint, and slightly more depth on bigger targets. The next one down, we've got the 11-inch coil, exactly the same frequencies as the bigger one, but it's slightly smaller, slightly more manageable. This is a very popular coil choice. And now we've got the 9-inch X35 coil, which is your general go-to coil. It's nice and light, you can get in between difficult areas. It's got good depth and once again the same frequencies. Now we're moving on to the white HF coils. We've got the 9-inch round HF coil, which runs from 14 kilohertz and it goes up to 50 kilohertz. And you'll also notice that the HF coils have got the batteries in the lower stem. And finally we've got the elliptical coil. Now this is a real specialist coil. It's ideal for nugget hunting because it goes from 14 kilohertz right up to 80 kilohertz. And it's also good for the UK. You know what the Roman sites are like, there's loads of iron and contamination. Well, this little coil gets right in between.
Getting in amongst
it.
it.
Yeah, absolutely. So very, very popular coil.
One more thing, Gary. Can you use all of these coils with both the Deus and the AUX?
Yes, you can, and it's really simple. All you have to do is put the individual serial numbers into your control box, and then you just plug and play. You select each coil as you want to use it. So yeah, exactly the same coils for the XP Deus and the ORX.
These headphones, Gary, do they come with the AUX?
They are an optional extra. When you buy your ORX, just mention that you want the headphones, and these are called WS Audios. Now if you didn't want the headphones, you've got a jack plug in the bottom of your controller where a 3.5mm headphone will work perfectly well. But I particularly like these WS Audio headphones because they pick out the sound of the ORX perfectly. And there's a couple of little tricks I want to show you with these headphones. First of all, the module detaches. So this band is replaceable at any time. This is the receiver. This doesn't have a menu in it, it's purely a receiver. But there's a couple of things we can do with this receiver. If you just hold that for me there, we've got a horseshoe module, which is another ORX Deus accessory, and that just slots into the back of the headphones like so. And then you can get your headphones with a 3.5mm jack and just plug them in. So now your headphones are completely wireless, and what I do, I use a little pouch, you probably see on a lot of my videos. I have a pouch around my neck with this headphone module in it, and I can use these super lightweight headphones. These are called FX02s, and they come from XP, they're one of our products. Very, very cheap, lovely to wear in hot conditions.
Accessories, Gary, what can we get if we want a little bit more with our machine?
Right, we've already touched on the search coils and the headphones. We've got a PP clip for the MI6 and MI4, which as you see there goes on the side of the stem. We've got a gel cover, we've got waterproof covers, we've got underwater aerial kits. Now if you're using these wireless coils underwater, you need to transmit the signal through the water. So the aerial clip just simply clips onto the coil and it comes out of the water, and this transmits the signal to your RC or your headphones. So we do have a wide range of accessories for the XP Deus and the ORX.
Hammered, cut off. Look at that.
We were just talking about cut off.
I could just see it. Look at that. Cut off hammered. Gary, what's going on today? 3 hammers, 2 Romans.
You've had a good day, ain't you?
My first time ever with the machine.
Mate, I've enjoyed your company. It's been absolutely fantastic.
Thanks for today, Gary.
You didn't need much training. Trust me, you've gelled with this machine spot on.
Hey, that was amazing.
So I've just had the best day ever, and it's just good to see you finding stuff. So
thank you, Gary. I've really enjoyed it.
Go and enjoy, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure this is going to absolutely tear it up on some of the ancient sites that I've got. So I can't wait to get out there.
I'm looking forward to seeing some more of your videos, mate.
Thanks for the tips. And thanks for the hammered coins.
Yeah.
It's been a year since I found any, and now I've got 3 in one day.
3, yeah.
What can we say?
We're on
the proof's in the pudding, isn't it?
We're on the hammered.
What a result.
Yeah, fantastic.